All right, my loves, good morning. So, I have a question for all of you, and I would love for you to reply in the comment section below this video and let me hear and know your input and your thoughts on this. Is what you're seeing on social media actually fulfilling you? Is it actually entertaining? Are these people actually funny? Or have they just figured out some sort of product, whether physical or digital, some sort of rhythm, system, and structure, and some sort of need for the collective that they're feeling? Like somehow they're reaching mass amounts of people. So I want to say, like, they're reaching this oh my gosh, what do I want to say? Like the middle class of people, like the majority of people is who they're reaching. That's what I want to say. And I just wonder if it's because they're so relatable. But what I saw this morning is I was like, these people aren't even funny. A couple stories that I had tapped into, I'm like, they're so fucking boring. And what is this shit? And yet they have this incredibly successful, I want to say $1 million online business that I have yet to figure out. Okay? But like their personality is flatlined. It's dull. I don't want to say all the time, but a lot of the time. Like they're not spicy. They're not, you know what I mean? And so I'm like sitting here going, okay, I know I am all those things. And sometimes I hide it and sometimes I dull it down and sometimes I numb it, right? But why the heck have they figured this whole thing out and I haven't, right? And so what are you seeing online? Like, do you see that too, where you're like, this content is so incredibly boring? Like, they might be giving you some piece of information or linking you to something, but like it's boring. Like it doesn't light you up. It doesn't light me up. It doesn't excite me. It doesn't get my juices flowing. And God knows we want our juices flowing, my friends. Okay? Like I'm not kidding. Like, oh my God. And so what is the gap? Like that's what I'm like speaking out to all of you. Here's what the gap is for me. Honestly, it's rhythm, structure, and a system for sure. And it's like some sort of digital offering that has to happen that I can lead people to. That it's like, here's the link, okay, click. And it might be, a PDF or a course or a thing, right? But you have to, what is it? You have to keep people engaged. They have to trust you. You have to be accountable. I think they want to see your face every morning, especially if you're funny, you're energetic, you're giving them energy. Maybe you're sexy and it's like the first thing they see in the morning when they wake up. Because God knows there's a whole lot of single people out there right now that are saying, screw the whole dating thing. I'd rather wake up alone with my toothbrush and all my books next to me. That is how I wake up, my friends. And maybe a couple of towels. Anyway, I digress. What was I going to say? That. Okay? So what we're going to do, and this means all of us, and you can be a part of this. Like if you're like, I want to collaborate with her. I've been watching her for a good long while. Or like, I want to contribute to what she's building. Right? Like it's all of us, my friends. Then let me know. Because we're not meant to do it alone. We can't do it alone. We need tribe, community, people. I keep going back to systems and structure. We need that. And so if you're a person who's good with that, or a person who's good with organization, or a person who's like, I see what she's missing, I see what she's lacking, let me help her out in that area. I am totally up for that. I'm totally up for constructive criticism. Not about my hair right now because I know. But I'm like ready to do this thing, and I know that it's time because the resistance gone, the excitement's back, the energy is back. And can I say this for maybe a message for some of you this morning? I did not want to go for my walk. I set my alarm for like 4:30 and then I moved it to 5:30 because I had the most beautiful dream last night that was very interesting. And I woke up at 2, could have gotten up then, but I'm like, I'm going to do another 3 hours. Okay. Do you ever know though that sometimes when you wake up full of energy, I really feel like we should just get up. I don't care if it's 2 a.m. Get up, do your work, you can sleep later. Instead of like, oh, I'm going to go in for another 3 and then you wake up more tired. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I think we should just gauge it based on our energy, not based on what time it is or how much time we've slept. Like, okay, so I'm just going to throw that out to the collective and remember that for myself. Like if I sleep 10 to 2, wake up with a ton of energy, get up, work for 3 hours. You can always go back from like 5 to 7 and get 2 more hours of sleep if you need it. Let's just like not look at the clocks anymore. Except for if we have a meeting at 4 p.m. and we need to be there at 4 p.m. Okay, but so that being said, and then I did not want to go for my walk and I felt heavy the whole walk, right? But it was cooler out and I knew I had to get out early because that was like one of the changes in my schedule I was going to do. So I did it, right? And then I got back, took a quick bath shower, made my coffee drink, made an electrolyte drink. And then all of a sudden, when all that kicked in, I was like, oh my God, here it is. Now I can sit down and record. Now I can sit down and do the videos. Because I'm not going to show up in bah humbug energy to all of you. That's the last thing any of you need or the world needs right now. Okay? I'll do that on my own when like, if I'm in that, I'm not going to show up online in that. Like, no. So my friends, do you get what I'm saying? Like sometimes we have to push through that heaviness because on the other side is that energy we're seeking. But here's another thing that I'm going to do over on my Substack. So just so you know, I'm uploading paid only content over on my Substack, which almost sounds like an OnlyFans thing, but it's not. It's super legit, but it's super like the best of me is going into this paid content. And one of the courses or workshops I'm going to do over there is how to maintain this energy. So I know that you all hopefully get into this excitement energy, but you can't maintain it. Or this, okay, call it high vibrational, but like the best energy that you feel. And what I want to help you do is to maintain it all day, every day. Like we can live in this 90% of the time because I've done it. Okay. And for those of you who have lost it or whatever that is, like we're getting back there. Okay. So I'm going to be guiding you over on Substack because even if you know it and you've lost it, like sometimes it's so helpful to get the activations from someone else that will help spark it again. That will help spark your energetic system, your nervous system, your everything, because we're not meant to live this life dull, okay? And so if you've been there, it's okay, but we only have so much time here, and there's a whole lot of business and relationships and sex and travel and adventure and all of those things that want to be had, that wants to live through you, that wants to be experienced through you. The universe wants to be experienced through you, my loves. Got it? Okay, don't look at my nails. I've had a couple chip in the last day. So, got it? Speaking of that though, one thing can I say, I'm like, where did the nail polish go? Like I kind of woke up and it was gone. I'm like, how does that happen? I guess it just like flakes off in like a sheet if you use gel. But anyway, that was weird. So, questions, comments, insights below. What have you seen on social media? Is it lighting your fire or not? Because it should be. And we're going to go there and create that and develop it and give a whole lot of juicy content in the next 2 months. All right? Okay, my friends, thank you so much for being here. Much love, many blessings. Have a beautiful day. Have an excited day. I hope you meet the love of your life today. I hope you make $1 million with your business today. I hope you get the next great idea that you can put into motion. Got it? And it's never too late, my friends. Colonel Sanders of KFC launched his chicken at like 67. Okay, it was his second go around after he retired from his first career and was super lost and didn't know what to do. He literally started making the original recipe KFC chicken for all of his neighbors and bringing it around in a picnic basket to all of them. And he got that idea when he was sitting in his backyard under a tree thinking he should maybe just be done with this life. Okay, and he goes, what do I love to do? What am I good at? And the response came back, making chicken. And that's what he started doing at the ripe young age of 67. So literally, I don't care how old you are, it is never too late for your second or third or fourth go around to have a business, to have a baby, to have a franchise, to make something incredible that this world needs. Okay, and will benefit not only you, but the whole. So remember that. All right, thank you for being here. I will see you again very soon.